So I've got a cat. I did a video of the cat explaining how she uses this missing leg, and I didn't have my microphone turned on, so we're starting again, but she's been settled for quite a while, so she might actually disappear in a minute. Hey, and you bit me, didn't you? You started biting me in the last one. Yeah, so she is missing her front left leg, and she was born that way, so she doesn't know any different, and it doesn't hold her back at all. I remember feeling really sad when her brother went shooting up a tree when they were about 10 weeks old. And I thought to myself, oh my God, she's not going to be able to do that. And within a few days she was up the tree as well. She has to be careful how she comes down, because she's only got one leg to steady herself on. I noticed her climbing off Mark's lap yesterday, and it takes her, I think probably because she's tired, because she's been sleeping, it takes her a while to come down, because she's got to, sort of watch how she's balanced, but she's the most prolific hunter of the cats we've had, and the missing leg doesn't hold her back at all. Shoots up trees, charges around the garden like a lunatic. She looks slightly different from behind because her legs are behind, are splayed a bit to balance her body, and this leg comes round towards the front when she's moving around to equalise the balance. But you'd never know. She uses it. She used to use it for this joint. You see her, like if she was using a litter tray, or now if she's digging a hole in the garden or covering up a hole in the garden, this joint goes. It's really cute. It's like it's odd. It's odd that she uses the joint despite the leg not being there. You could understand that if it were a cat who had the leg and then lost it, but she never had it. So I really don't understand why she still uses it, but she does, don't you? It's very rare, isn't it, that we sit like this. It's reached that point where I'm in a dressing gown in the morning because it's cold. It's still only, I've been up since 6, it's now just gone 8. It's still only 6 outside, and when I got up it was 18 in here. It's 19 now, but I suspect it's because I'm sitting close to the sensor, so I think it's just picked up some heat from my body. Yeah, so dressing gown time. Hey, nice and cosy though for pussycats, is it not? Talking to you. So we're off later to meet Brooke and Rebecca in Chauvigny. I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to meeting them, although I feel like I already know them. I've been following them on YouTube for, well, I don't know, probably 6 months. I know that when I first came across them, they were quite a small channel. And I can remember I think it was probably Brooke, could never tell who you were having a conversation with, but I think it was Brooke. I remember we had a bit of a joke because when I got monetised, which was sort of late March, and sort of joking about it, and he said it'd be enough to buy you a Big Mac, which is quite funny really. And back then they had they had probably about 500 more subscribers than I did, and I've now got 2,200 something, and they've got 35,000. In the last month or so, their channel's really taken off, and I'm really, really pleased for them. So they do really nice videos. There's one I rewatched yesterday because I shared it with Mark. Mark doesn't really look at YouTube. Shared it with Mark so he'd know who we were meeting today. And it's 2 years in 24 minutes. It's all of the work that they've done on their property. It's a very modest property in France, not a chateau, very modest property, and they've worked really hard. And it's very well made. I'm not sure who the video producer or editor is. I should find out later. But it's beautifully made, beautifully put together, very calm, very gentle. They're both very calm, very gentle people. Yeah, they made this. The video that they made that I watched yesterday is their last but one video, and it's had 1 million views, more than any of theirs. Where are you going? Are you leaving? Huh? Are you leaving? Are we getting too hot? Are you slipping down? Okay, there we go. Voila. Yeah, so it's had oh, can look at me a bit more now. You don't need the cat. I know the cat was a better view, but yeah, 1 million views. It's had over 1 million views, which is amazing. It is, but it's worth it. It's really lovely video. So yes, we're going to meet them, have lunch, and yeah, it'll be really good to exchange news properly, rather than in the odd comment on our various videos. But they're doing really well, and I hope they continue to succeed. And once Mark's up, I can go up and get dressed. Right, that's it. So that was jazz, and hopefully this one's got volume. You can hear what I'm saying. Have a good day.